Well, hello, my friendly shoppers, and happy new year. We are officially in January. What's January about to me? It's about clearance prices. It's about starting over. It's about starting fresh, new goals, a new year, and maybe a new you. Now, of course, in January, I love shopping the clearance sales. A lot of stores are doing them. And here at Joann's, there's no exception. They are doing their clearance as well. They have a lot of Christmas items. I honestly went in to check out what their Valentine's items were, but they still have Christmas, and I was expecting maybe just like a little bit. Some of the stores you see just a little bit of Christmas. Some stores you see a lot of Christmas. And I'm going to put a link in below. Michael's had a lot of Christmas. Now with Joann's, like any other stores, their prices have gone up. These Christmas signs alone were $50, and you have 70% off of that, but it's still, I don't know. Like I said, of course, it's in January. We're expecting Christmas and past holiday items for almost nothing. That's what it's about. That's the thrill. Is where you're like, see this item? It's $50. Yeah, I got it for $5. I love those deals. And I get very excited. But they have like the trees. I could not find the prices of these trees to see what they are. Now, this was cute. This was like kind of like the outdoor mat. It was a little small, but it was Santa Please Stop Here. So it was $50 to 70% off of that. So it made up about $15. So still, Now I did like these doormats at the bottom. Those were like about 4 feet long. Look at that. I would say almost the size of me. I'm a little taller than that. But I really like that. I have double doors in my front of my house, but that's also good for a patio. So I was like, I'm hoping they're there if they go a little bit cheaper. Now, I was really impressed with the material. Last year, 2020, of course, everybody was sewing, everybody was making masks, everybody was just, had time to sew too. But this year, and then they sold out really quick. This year, there's still a lot of really cute, look at that gingerbread, lot of cute Christmas material. So if you are into sewing, or if you want to start sewing, or you need material for a project, now there's just a little bit of Valentine's. That was the only Valentine's I found at this time. Definitely want to check out your local Joanns, because they had, and you're about to see, they had so much Christmas. Now the Christmas material was 50% off a yard, and not bad. I wish it was 70. I honestly would have probably, I do sew myself. I love sewing little projects because I am a crafter. This is what I do. I was raised this way. My mother is a seamstress. Oh, she is awesome at sewing. She could sew. This type of person, I could tell her what I want. She would create it for me. But over the time, I've learned. So I have my own sewing machine, and I just love to learn. I love to learn new techniques. I still have a lot to learn now. But I was just, I love gingerbread. And look at but there's so much material. I'm going to zoom out just so you can kind of get an idea of how much Christmas material they had. So like I said, if you like material for any bits, now I'll be honest with you. So one of the things I do use this material for is that I have a coffee bar. With my coffee bar, so I'm using, it's an old, I want to say old, but it's been there for a while. We've had this for 10 years. It's an IKEA, kind of like a cutting board station. But of course, I don't like to cut on wood like that because they're hard to keep clean. Look how cute that was with the coffee. So over the years, I will buy a yard of material or half a yard. You can see that was $10, so it's still $5 a yard. And then I will use that. I would iron it, cover up my bar, and then I have a plastic. You could get that at Joann's as well, or Hobby Lobby. I get the clear plastic bendable, and then I tack it underneath. The reason I do tack it is because then I could take the tacks off. It's wood, so I can just push it up, And then I could just wipe down my coffee bar. Look at that, the gingerbread houses. How now you can tell that one was really popular. And that's what I do. So I change my coffee bar, I change the top of that. And what I say is I'll definitely show you a picture, but I change that seasonally. It keeps everything fresh. Because after a while you want to change things up. That's one of the things that I do love to do. It's easy to clean. And like I said, it's just I could change it out. I change it out like, every season. If it's Halloween, Valentine, like right now, yesterday I just put my Valentine's out. Now look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. There was so much, I keep saying this, but there was so much cute material. Now, then I found a Halloween. Okay, I know you're thinking Halloween's past. No, Halloween, it'll be here. I don't know, 2021 went by really fast. Let's see how fast 2022. But it's never too early. And this was all looks like retro, like the retro cat Halloween. This was really cute Halloween items. You have 4th of July that will be coming up. All these seasonal items. So like I said, it's never too early to buy material because sometimes you just never know if it's going to be there or not. Now they had the little sewing boxes. I have organized little boxes. I'm kind of looking over at mine because they're right here in my office as I'm doing this voiceover. And like I said, it's just, I have different sewing boxes because I have different things too. But let's get back. Now let's show these pillows. These were $50. So these pillows right now look like tassels will be $15 after the 70% off. Now those red, kind of like the red, almost like a sweater, the cable knit. So the prices sometimes are a little bit hard to see. So that's why I do memorize them. I'll write them down. So there was a green and the red. You can use those any time of the year. Green if you want to switch out for St. Patrick's Day, or if you just want a little splash of green color in on your bedroom or in your living room. That was really pretty with the green and gold. They had a lot of these cable knit pillows. So I'm hoping to go back in about 5 days or so, see if those things are marked down even more because they do not want to keep this stuff around. Now, of course, there's so many beautiful candles. Like I said, there was a lot of Christmas items. I didn't get a chance to go down every aisle because, well, there's people. And as I've always mentioned before, is that I do try to avoid getting people in my shots. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but in cases like these. But like I said, there's just a lot of different Christmas items. Not too many ornaments, but like I said, if you are looking to stock up for next year, now I love these. This was a lot this year, this retro deer. This was a really cute canister. I wasn't sure what I would use it for. I love the see-through top. It was really cute. The other one at the bottom, yeah, that had a little boo-boo on there. Now they had a lot of this penguins and this ice. Obviously this probably wasn't a big seller, but I mean, it's January, it's still cold. So, if you're, depending on what kind of theme you want to do in January, if you're not wanting to decorate for Valentine's yet, you definitely do a winter theme. There was a lot of that. Now there's these really cute lights sets. And it's just sometimes it's trying to find the prices of these things. But you may want to do is also, if you do not have a Joann's near you, perhaps check their online and see if they do have anything on clear. Some of the stores do. Some of them, sometimes it's just maybe, take a nice little sunny afternoon drive and check them out. But these penguins, it's always hard to picture. They're glittery. They're white, glittery. These would be so pretty outside. If the lights hitting them, they would sparkle. That was a great idea. Of course, obviously I wish they were 90% off. Now they had a lot of these sets. Now these sets, honestly, were $14 to $19.99. So I was like, wow, no wonder they had a lot of them. Especially when you have to do it yourself. You do it with kids. People want them cheaper. They had a lot of sprinkles. always up to the bar of how long do sprinkles really last. So they had, like I said, they had some of these kitchen items, but more of these sprinkles. And those sprinkles were, let's see, I got to the price. Yeah, $10.99. Oh, that's a lot for sprinkles. No wonder they have so many of them. Nobody's gonna pay that much for sprinkles. Like I said, they have these cookie cutters. And those were cute. The little impression with the little pop. And then, you know, like this stuff you can buy. This stuff, you know, there's no expiration date on it. So pretty ornaments. And then they had these, like these were kind of like almost like fall colors. Like I said, it's always a good time. Like I said, every place, you know, they're trying to get rid of all their holiday stuff, maybe all their stuff from last year. Now, I was looking at some of these items and I was like, ooh, so pretty. And like I said, it's a, you know, it's a good time to just get items for yourself for next year. If you like headbands, they had some jewelry items, they had some charms. I grabbed that headband with the intent of buying it. I ended up not getting it. I get really sensitive to headbands. Sometimes they're too tight, and that was my little fear of that one. But I kind of had somebody on my back, like every time. So this is a four-sided thing, and like I was just like, why don't you go to the other side? And then when I'm done, you come to this side. Now, those I was really liking. And then I grabbed it for a little while, and then I put it back. Like, I don't need any more new jewelry at this time. But like I said, a lot of fun little Christmas items. A lot of fun jewelry. Now, this was, bottom was a advent calendar. It was like $24.99. And I love that gold brooch. And so everybody, thank you so much for joining, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.